pronounce your last name how you want it to be pronounced, please?
It's Knapke. You say every letter. It's the easiest way to say it. So.
All right, good. We have it on record now.
Okay.
We want to get it right. We want to get it
Sure,
right.
absolutely.
Thank you. John?
James, can you talk a little bit about the emotion that you had coming into this game? I mean, butterflies, just walk us through the emotion.
Absolutely, yeah. Obviously, it's been a while since I got to start a game. I've been here learning, just getting ready. I was excited just to get the first hit out of the way. It's been a while, and I couldn't have been more excited. The butterflies were going a little bit early, and then once you get started, it's just football. You go back to when you were younger. So I enjoyed it. It was awesome to get the first win out of the way, and now we'll move on to Indiana.
How would you analyze how you played today?
I thought I played all right. I missed a couple reads here and there, but that all comes with it. I thought the offensive line did a great job. We got the run game going early. Trav and all those guys did very well. And the receivers making plays. Obviously, our defense only scored one time, so you can't ask for more than that. So, I thought as a team we all played pretty well, and we only got to get better now.
Roger said that you are an obvious leader. What was it like in the huddle? What was your comfort level, from the get-go and as the game progressed?
I felt comfortable right away. All throughout the week of practice, I thought we did pretty well. We always say it's the next man up, and I just had to step in and do my job. And I knew coming into it that as a backup, you always got to be ready. You always want to play away. And throughout the season and throughout the summer and preseason, everything like that, I just tried to stay, comfortable in that position. I got a couple reps in practice with the ones, but always just being ready, because you never know when your number's going to be called. And mine was called this week, and I was ready to go.
Coach never, when we bring up your name, he makes sure that he always refers to you as a starter, make sure that nobody refers to you as a backup. How much is that helpful? But also when I walked past the bench, I saw Matt sitting right next to you, patting you on the back, and he did something well. Can you talk about both of those things?
Absolutely, yeah. Matt's been great this week. He said if I got any questions, I can go ask him. He's been awesome, helping me out through everything. But yeah, he texted me right when he figured it out. He said, it's your team now, and lead them to all the wins. And we always say, nothing's changed. I'm held to the same expectations Matt was, and we both understand that. But he's been a huge help throughout this week, and he will be for the rest of the season. He's in my corner. He helps me see everything out that happens on the field and everything like that. And he's been a tremendous help, and I'm just trying to gain as much knowledge as I can as quickly as I can.
And also about Coach, he makes sure that you never refer to as a backup. Can you talk about that too?
Yeah, it obviously helps. I knew going into it that I was a starter going into it this week. They told me in the beginning, and he came over, he called me over, and he said, "It's your team now." So that really helps knowing I got everybody behind me, everybody's got my back, and we're just going to move forward as a team.
When did Matt text you that you were going to be the starter?
Right. Well, he told me at the beginning of practice when he got his results back. He said, "It's your turn this week."
Tuesday or?
I don't remember. Probably Tuesday. Yeah. He called me over and said, "It's your turn." And then he texted me last night, wished me good luck, said if I need any help or anything. We have a great relationship. We're great friends. So I was always helping him when he was playing, and now he's just returned the favor. We're a tight-knit group in that room, and we were helping Cody when he went out there today, and we just got to stick together. And he knows what it's like to be the starter out there. He's been through it, obviously, so that's always helped.
Can you walk me through two plays? You want to do the good or the bad first?
It doesn't matter to me.
Let's do the bad first.
Okay.
The interception, and what was the read there? I mean, did you and Heath read something different? Or?
Well, that was a play that we just wanted to get on film. We wanted to run it, and it was just a miscommunication between the two of us. So we'll get that worked out. Obviously, it wasn't the result we wanted, but we'll work through it. We just got to get on the same page on that one.
Okay, now the good one, the touchdown to Roger.
Sure. He's a great receiver. Obviously, you saw what he can do today. So I just had to give him a chance. He ran right by the guy. He did his job. My job was just to get him the ball. And once he caught it, he did the rest. So that's all I had to do was get the ball to my playmakers.
Did you notice a difference in the balance between the run and the pass coming into this game? Was the game plan similar with you as a starter?
I think so, yeah. We wanted to come out and establish the run early, which I felt like we did. We got a great bunch of running backs, and they came out and they set the pace. They came out, we're running hard. The offensive line was working great, opening up holes for them. So we just stuck with what was working at the time, and we just kept running it.
James, can you talk a little bit about what you saw from the VMI defense today? You guys began running the ball, kind of hit a few short curls and slants into the deep balls. Just talk about
Sure.
what you saw.
Yeah. Well, we knew coming out, like I said, we wanted to establish the run first and foremost. And so we put on our offensive line. We said, we'll run behind you guys. So they came out. They were doing a great job opening up holes, so we just kept going with it. And then, obviously, I have great receivers out there, so they're always going to get open. So yeah, we just want to hit some quick ones, kind of feel things out throughout the beginning. But I mean, the run game was just working so well. So and Trav and all those guys, Box, were running real well. So we just kept running it, and all week that was kind of the plan. That's what we did all through practice. So we just stuck to the game plan. It worked very well for us.
Okay, and Coach talked about keeping you in the game in the fourth quarter to each of those reps and just gives you that practice. How much of a confidence builder? How important do you feel like that was for you?
It's great. I'm trying to learn as much as I can, as fast as I can. And at this point, the faster I can do it, the easier it'll be for me. So as many reps as I get, I do as many as I can. And practice is the same way. I take every rep that I possibly can. Just learning, seeing different things, and just reacting to it. The sooner I can learn, the easier it'll be for me. So I really appreciate him letting me do that.
Given that, was it nice to come in? You mentioned you hadn't started in a while, but it was nice to come in and start against a team like VMI as opposed to a MAC team.
Sure, yeah. I mean, obviously, it was good to come in and get that first one under my belt. VMI was a tough team. We knew they were going to be very disciplined coming into it, and they did their job, but, so did we. So, at the end of the day, it was helpful coming in against them, but we still had to execute the game plan. We still had to do what we had to do. And next week's going to be a lot tougher, and the week after that, too. So, we're excited for the challenge. It was good to get this one out of the way, get the first win of the season under our belt. Now we're just moving forward.
Is there anything specific you feel like you need to work on personally for next week at Indiana to get the same result?
Definitely just learning, seeing coverages, knowing my personnel, everything like that. Just the learning curve is pretty big right now, so I just got to speed it up. And the sooner I can learn it, the sooner this offense can take off. So I'm just taking it day by day, getting better every day. And just learning from Matt, learning from the coaches, everybody like that, taking all the reps. But I think as a team together, we're always just going to keep getting better every day. Coach Baker's always like to say, we won't be this slow again. So, we just got to keep pushing. The offense will get faster, and we know what the defense can do. So it's just our job to score points and do what we got to do.
And outside of a few deep passes, I felt like a lot of the routes were short routes, whether it's slants or curls. Do you think you guys are going to have to open up the playbook a little more next week to get the win against Indiana?
That's a good question. I would say today we were just taking what the defense was giving us. We hit them on a few deep ones, then they started to back off a little bit. And in our offense, there's a lot of guys that can make plays. And I just got to get them the ball. And the receivers are making great reads. They were running great routes. And I just had to give them the ball. And once they have the ball, they make plays like we saw today. So I don't know much about Indiana yet, but we just got to make plays every day. We know what our defense is going to do. Like I said, they're gonna get stopped. So once we get the ball, we have to score.
And speaking of your receivers, how would you describe your chemistry with them? Obviously, only having that 1 week.
Sure. I mean, it's growing. That's why I say it goes back to reps. That's why he left me in the fourth quarter. We just got to mesh together. For the most part, it's been great. We're working well together, and we're all learning this offense together. We've all come through it together. We all learned at the same pace. So as many reps as I can get, I'm just trying to learn as much as I can and feel those guys out and just knowing your personnel.
James, in a matter of 1 week, you had to go from the mentality of next man up to this is my team. How did you go about that transition?
It was a fun one, but I was reading a book this summer actually, and it was about the Navy SEALs, and they say that everyone in the squad has to be a leader because you never know when your turn is going to come, when the people in front of you that are leading fall out, and it's your turn to lead. So I kind of took that approach to it, that I never know when it's going to be my turn, that I have to be the guy and I have to lead. And like I said, Matt's been a huge help this week, helping me out. And like I said, they both said, it's your team, it's what you want to do with it. So I took it upon myself just to learn everything I can and just help this team win in any way I can.
James, just a word about the third quarter. You run up all those points on them, and the third quarter, the offense struggled a little bit. I mean, was it something that they did to adjust, or what in your eyes?
You know, they're a tough defense. They do a lot of things well. And we came in that third quarter, we were trying some things out, just feeling them out. And you know, they did their job, and they played well, they played hard the whole time, they never gave up. But, you know, I'd say it was more of them doing a lot of things right, and we were just testing things out, and we're just getting ready for next week.
Anything else for James? All right, thank you, James.
Thank you.